界のみんなとつながろう Bridges across world communities.
Hello everyone and welcome to Bridges Across World Communities, sponsored by NIA, the Nishinomiya City International Association. My name is Thelma.
And I'm Floyd. Each month we provide practical knowledge for daily living and important information about disaster prevention.
This program is for English-speaking residents in the Nishinomiya area and is broadcast on the second Saturday of each month from 12 noon to 12:15.
This month we'll talk about the Japanese language spring courses offered by NIA.
Our disaster prevention topic is about how to make emergency calls.
And our guest is Ms. Luisa Sanetti, originally from the UK and Italy, and now living in Nishinomiya.
提供は西宮市国際交流協会です。
Hello, Thelma.
Hi.
It feels like spring is just around the corner, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does. And I'm looking forward to it. By the way, Floyd, do you remember the Japanese expression sankanshion, which we talked about last year?
Sankanshion. Yeah, I remember that. It means 3 cold days followed by 4 warm days. Kind of like the weather we're experiencing now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And then people often say this as the warm spring weather approaches. You have a good memory, right?
Yeah, thank you. I don't know, for some reason, sankanshion is one of the few things I have been able to remember. Anyway, so what's our topic for today?
Well, let's talk about the Japanese language courses offered by the Nishinomiya City International Association that are starting in May.
Good idea. NIA offers various Japanese language classes for foreign residents. It's a great way to improve your Japanese language skills necessary for daily life.
That's right. These NIA classes include group lessons, one-on-one lessons with a teacher in a Nihongo Nakayoshi Hiroba, classes for public elementary and junior high school students and their parents.
Yeah, perhaps we should just focus on the group lessons for today.
Okay, and there are 3 types of group lessons available, and they're usually offered twice a year, beginning in the spring and fall. And you can choose the one that best suits for your schedule and your Japanese level.
Now, the first group lesson is called Japanese Language Course for Foreigners. It starts on May 12th and will be held on Monday evenings from 6:30 to 8 p.m. This is a 10-week course held in a classroom at NIA.
This course is offered as elementary and intermediate level lessons, and the fee is 5,000 yen, including course materials.
The second group lesson is called Japanese Language Chat Square for Foreigners. It starts on May 15th and is held on Thursday mornings from 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon. This is also a 10-week course held in a classroom at NIA.
Now, this course is offered as basic and elementary level lessons, and the fee is 2,000 yen plus a textbook fee.
And the third group lesson is called Let's Learn and Speak Japanese. It starts on May 11th and is held on Sunday mornings from 10 to 11:30 a.m. And this also is a 10-week course in a classroom at NIA.
Now, this course is offered as intermediate level lessons only, and the fee is 5,000 yen, including course materials.
For more information and details, please visit the NIA website or Facebook pages. Information is included in English.
Now, the great thing about in-person group lessons is making new connections not only with your teachers, but also with classmates from different countries.
Now, to apply, contact the Nishinomiya City International Association at nia@nishi.or.jp.
It may be easier to apply by scanning the QR code that appears on the flyer posted on the NIA Facebook page and website.
Applications are now being accepted, but space is limited, so please be sure to apply soon.
7.7 Sakura FM.
And we'd like to welcome this month's guest, Ms. Luisa Sanetti.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome, Sanetti.
Thanks for joining us.
We're happy to have you here.
Thank you very
So,
much.
you've recently moved to Japan, is that correct?
Yes,
How long?
correct.
How long have you been here?
5 months.
5 months. Okay.
I arrived last September. And yeah, they have been wonderful 5 months. For me, a big change.
No, at the beginning of the show, we mentioned that you're originally from the UK and Italy. So, what's that about? How?
So I'm originally from Italy.
Which part?
From Rome.
Ah. Okay.
And I moved to Manchester when I was about 24 years old, and I stayed there for 10 years.
Wow. Why did you move to Manchester?
Let's say for work.
Uh-huh.
I was a bridge engineer,
Wow.
and after my master's degree, I moved to England, where there were so many job opportunities in my field, and I've been very, very lucky to enjoy my work and do so many interesting things there.
Was that a time of rapid growth in England, or why was there so much work at the time?
Well, it was a combination with the crisis in Italy. So there was a big crisis, economical crisis in Italy, and a big demand of bridge engineers in England. So a good combination.
So what role did you play in the bridge constructions?
So I started as assistant bridge engineer just straight after university, and then I became a bridge designer, and I have designed my last project. I've designed a railway bridge, but also covered some more managing role.
Right.
So I think it is called lead engineer. So I've been looking after an infrastructure project, and it was very interesting. Also very rare for a female to be there. Yeah.
Sounds like incredibly demanding work.
It is, yes, it is. Especially for me, that I'm a mother of two. So I have two sons. It was very difficult to combine my role.
So sorry. So you had two kids while you were doing the bridge engineering work at the same time.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah, that was difficult. Reason why I'm here now, for a career change and to be a better mom.
No, I'm just kind of curious. What is more difficult, being a bridge engineer or a mother of two children?
I would say definitely a mother of two children. But of course I didn't sleep for a long time while I was a bridge engineer because of the responsibilities. So I definitely prefer to be a mother rather than a bridge engineer.
So how did you end up in Japan?
Well, I'm originally from Italy, but what I missed in Manchester was the sun. So very difficult climate.
Well, it rains a lot there.
It rains a lot, but what I don't miss from Italy is probably the disorganized society, I would say. So Japan, I think, combined a very organized society, but with a lovely weather, very safe for children, and this is what maybe my main reasons. I would like my children to be raised here and continue.
We've had a lot of foreign guests on the program, and I know a lot of them came to Japan originally by going to university here, or they had a spouse here, or they came on a job or transfer. I'm kind of curious, how did you end up picking Japan, or how did you end up coming? Did you have a Japanese spouse, or did you have a job here?
No, I'm also interested about my choice. Well, I did some research. A place that would have a good organized society. Also, I don't know if it's right to say, but I'm maybe a conservative person and maybe become too conflict a bit with the Western society. So I thought that Japan would have had all the things that I needed for my family to be safe, and that's my main reason.
So you're back in Manchester, and you're doing research on possible countries to move to? Is that basically
correct?
That's good. That's amazing. I'm kind of curious. What was your number 2 and 3 choices for countries?
Say it again, sorry.
Japan was your first choice. Did you have like a second and third choice other countries?
Okay. Maybe I thought also about China.
Really?
Wow.
That's a big...
2 of my best friends are Chinese. I went to China in 2009. But Japan definitely was my first choice.
Interesting. So now you came to Japan. You had a whole country to decide where to move to, but you ended up in Nishinomiya. How did that happen?
Well, that's thanks to the wonderful international school that my children attend. And I didn't know Korakuen was such a lovely place to live.
Korakuen, so right by the Shukugawa River, I guess. Okay.
Yes, along the Shuku River. It's a place, for me, it's a dream to wake up in the morning and look at the mountains.
It's a beautiful neighborhood.
It's wonderful, yes. I loved Korakuen.
So your kids are going to a Japanese school here or international school?
It's an international school.
So it's only English then?
Only English, yes. May I allow to say the name of
yeah,
the school?
If you
Maria International School.
Okay.
Wonderful environment for children.
How old are your kids?
6 and 8.
Okay, wow, that's quite a young age. So it's funny because sometimes we have guests here who their children are going to a Japanese school, and their parents are actually learning Japanese from the children. But I guess in your case, you're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, I would say. I have to do by myself.
Oh no.
Yes.
So where are you? How are you learning Japanese?
Thanks to Nishinomiya International Association.
We got a plug for you.
Wonderful place. And also, of course, I'm self-studying.
Yes.
And trying to speak as much as I can to get the opportunities to talk to people.
Well, I'm sure it'll come quickly. I've been here 16 years and I can't speak very much Japanese. But good luck to you.
Thank you for the encouragement.
We're just about out of time for this month, but we'd like to continue the second half of this interview next month. So we'll say goodbye now and good luck. We'll talk to you next month.
Thank you very much for having me today. Thank you.
防災情報です。In case of an emergency, it's important to know how to contact the appropriate authorities quickly.
To contact the police, call 110. In the case of fire or an emergency requiring an ambulance, call 119 for the fire department.
Even if you have difficulty communicating in Japanese, don't hesitate to call 119 in case of emergency. The fire department of Nishinomiya City offers multilingual interpreter services 24 hours a day, 365 years a year.
So just say "Eigo onegai shimasu" or English please, and they'll set up a three-way conversation between you, the fire department, and an interpreter.
Once you're connected with the interpreter, remain calm and inform the dispatcher of your calling about a fire or for an ambulance.
And then next, provide the address of the emergency location. And if you don't know the address, just describe some nearby landmarks.
And finally, give them your name, the phone number you're calling from, and a brief explanation of what happened.
Quickly getting the right help during an emergency can save lives, so never hesitate when you need to contact emergency services. The Nishinomiya International Kids Club has a delightful event planned for next month.
Oh, what's that?
Cherry blossom viewing and a picnic at a local park near JR Nishinomiya Station.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it is. Now, this event is for babies and preschool children with foreign roots and their parents, and it'll be held on Saturday, April 5th from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. Now, for more details, please check out the flyer posted on the NIA Facebook page and website.
Yes, and for consultation services and any other inquiries, contact NIA at 0798-328680 or send an email to nia@nishi.or.jp. Our English-speaking staff will be happy to help.
提供は西宮市国際交流協会でした。
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye bye.
Keep warm.